What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Real Estate Podcast, episode 268. I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with Trev.
And we're fucking off at space camp without him.
Ma'am, this week we watched Beavis and Butt-head do America. I was almost, do the universe, my bad. I was almost certain that they were going to go to space camp in Huntsville. That would have been way better, in my opinion.
know,
But,
right?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Because there's some missed opportunities there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure, right?
Beavis and Butt-head in Huntsville? Sheesh.
Fucking Solo Monk shows up. It's like, goddamn, get this dude out of here. Beavis and Butt-head, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, man. It definitely some of the funniest bits that Mike Judge just put together with these characters so far.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, he fell right back into it. It's like it never went away, It's always impressive whenever, especially an animated show or animated movie or whatever, can just pick up years and years and years and years later. I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Bro,
But
whenever they were fucking doing the in and out with the thing, they were like, they've been doing it for like
Oh.
17 hours.
Yeah.
In their practice and stuff. But whenever that shows them doing it at the later date, and they're like, he's pushed it in and out, and fucking the other one's got the other arm, and he's smacking it like it's a butt. I was just like, dude, this is fucking funny, man.
Yeah,
Their whole purpose was to score.
Yeah.
Oh, the way they retread the first movie, or the way that Judge he kept the same shtick as Do America, but just on a larger, scale.
Yeah.
But the level of like double speak that he was able to get in there in this one, where it was clear and present that like the two just want to screw the what's her name, the captain and whatnot, and how they just keep that Duolingo the whole damn movie.
Yeah.
And they riff on it really well.
I mean, the fucking zingers that they hit, the commentary that they make, it makes me super excited. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I even like the
We
little dream sequence,
oh yeah. Well, the fact that they were able to give most of what the movie was in the trailer was like the first, I don't know, 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, the trailer didn't really give away anything. Because I kind of thought I was going to get a different movie. Like,
yeah.
I was like, they're fucking multiverse hopping.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Smart. Yeah. What is it that
Yes, humorous.
Butthead.
Very humorous.
Very troll. Very whimsical.
And then they ended up being dumb too. They were like the smartest dumb versions. Like,
yeah.
Even though we are the highest version of you, we are still not very bright.
One of the parts that made me like straight up laugh out loud was whenever they finally have their like Kyle quit the band,
Oh,
they got mad at each other, they split. But when they bring it back together and he's like, it's not going to be me. It's not going to be you. We're going to do this together, Beavis. That whole speech he gave, we're doing it together.
Yeah. One that got me was when Butthead tells the lady, he's like, we will come back. I can assure you that.
I mean, the way they opened it too, man. Like, at a science fair. It's like, well, what
Yeah.
the fuck? And then that judge, he's like, I've been known to be the harshest.
Yeah.
And he's like, we're gonna send these boys to space camp. It's
You
like,
could see all
what?
the guys waiting, thinking they were gonna get some kind of the coach, the principal, the
Yeah.
fucking the guy that's there, you know.
Whenever they don't get expelled, and he goes, "What?" But no, when they're at the science fair and they're winding that thing up, and Butthead's like, or Beavis is like, "You're gonna kick me in the nuts again, aren't you?" And he's cranking that thing, going, "No, Beavis, those days are over." Like, I mean, in reality, there's not a movie to review here. This was just a funny ass episode of Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
I
When
mean,
they
you
finally
get
get the cell phone dude and it's got the unlimited money, when they're doing the nachos,
Oh
when
my
it cuts
god.
to them in the nightclub and you're fucking just
that slow mo of them like
Yeah.
being like gangsters with the nachos.
I think it was playing like Fat
Butthead
Joe or
slowly
something.
nodding. Yeah. But
I
back
mean,
to the them splitting up though, when they had it all going on to fucking Michael Bolton.
oh my god. Yeah, I wasn't expecting fucking Bolton to make an appearance. You know what I mean? Like, dude, them fucking with that telescope. That
Oh, yeah.
was when I. He said, "Oh, I see it's
It's like,
blackness.
use your
Let's
other
point
eye.
it at let's
Like
point it
he's
at
like
the sun."
he's like it got really bright and then it went black.
Can't see. He's like, use your other eye, dumbass. You know.
Yeah, that's why you've got two of them. It's like, what?
He's like, oh yeah, you know.
My favorite is whenever she's after all that shit happens and she's giving the speech, and she's like, you know, there's two people here that, you know, this, that, and the other, and they look at those other two guys and like, yeah, we don't even know why you fucking
Yeah.
brought these guys, dude. I don't know why, but I fucking lost it at that shit. I was laughing so damn hard.
Oh, where he's like, why did you bring these two dumbasses?
Yeah.
I'm very clearly talking about you. He's like, oh. I mean,
He's
they're
like,
the original Jay and Silent Bob. Just
Yeah.
this Silent Bob talks back, you know?
all 251 people, a monkey, a dog. He's like, that's enough. We don't need to hear anymore.
Revelatory. They're like, she is an SLU.
It was funny though.
Yeah, man, it was.
Excited for the show.
Yeah, and it's cool how they brought them into the modern day, and like that whole fucking when they showed up at college, dude.
White privilege.
That
Their dads are rich.
Yeah, that to me was one of the funniest parts. Just the way that they handled that shit was so damn funny. They straight walk up in that store. It's like, okay, it's okay. We've got white privilege. They just take
Didn't know it
whatever
till
the fuck
now.
they
Huh?
want.
Yeah. When he's ordering those nachos, and Beavis is like freaking out, and he's like, "You see what I got to deal with?" He's over there like with his legs crossed. Bring more nachos.
Yeah. You see what I deal with every day.
The prison riot too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That
like,
shit was fucking hilarious.
He's like, here, take these. And he's like, okay. He starts taking them. I was like, oh, I know where this is going.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. Oh, the minute.
He's like, they gave him hope.
The minute that Beavis starts munching on a bag of something, dude, we're about to get our boy Cornholio. And he's like, I have but one bunghole.
They're like, yeah, we need some TP. Will give us enough. He's like, these boys gave him hope.
What started as he goes, he did the most dangerous thing you could do in this place.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Touched by an Angel? Like, that's our second
that was the
Touched by the Angel reference.
That was a funny ass like when they do it at first and then they circle back to that joke. That was good. And Butthead's like, you said touched.
No, not that number. That one.
Yeah.
69.
Wow.
He's
Yeah.
like, that's a 2, and I don't even know what that is.
It's like some kind of circle, and that's something that I've never seen before.
No, dumbass.
It was just I wasn't expecting it to like like at the end when they show all the different versions of Beavis and Butthead from all the
Yeah.
different universes, I was like, wow, they really went there with it, you know?
And one got laid. But then she
Yeah.
left him, right?
Yeah, she left him, yeah.
At the end, whenever they like, we thought we were going to score, she was like, oh. And then she was like, well, I guess. I mean, she was going to fuck him, dude.
Yeah, right.
No way.
There's a part where he's daydreaming about it's where he's walking into that club like while they're sleeping, I guess, and how he's walking into that club, those women in their butthead's arms or whatever. And as everything's happening, like there's like two moments where he broke the fourth wall and looks at you, and he's just like,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's, I
When
don't
they
know,
were
just those little
sleeping in that
moments.
porta potty.
Oh my god, he kept trying to push him down in there.
Yeah.
It's like, I think I
Dude,
got the phone.
that went old school Beavis and Butthead when he was jumping on his fucking. They
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
hurt the shit out of each other. Like that was one of the biggest things when the show came out. I was like, they're fucking hurting each other, man.
yeah,
It's like, yeah, it's funny. They're not real.
yeah. They're cartoons, man.
Fictional
What
characters.
the way they scam them, and they're like they just come to the fact they're so fucking ugly, they're aliens.
When they walk out to get on the shuttle and their helmets is like way bigger than anybody else's.
Yeah.
Fit that fucking noggin in there. Like,
Or when they're in jail and Butthead's trying to get a prison tattoo, and he's trying to get it to
oh,
like put a butthole on his
yeah.
head.
He's
And
like,
he's
you
like,
sure,
"Aren't you sure
man?
He's like, "Are you sure you want something else?" Or not want? I can't remember when he asked.
Like some dice or a teardrop
yeah,
or something?
he was like, "No, dumbass, that's gonna be on me forever."
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Full star, dude. I mean,
if you did, it's one of those things, man, where if you didn't like Beavis and Butthead before this movie, you're still not gonna like it afterwards. But
No.
if you grew up watching it in any kind of modicum, and you've seen Do America, it's it's on par with all of that, and
Yeah.
you know it's a full star comedy, man.
Yeah. It's I mean, dude, I could put that on anytime. Same thing with Beavis and Butthead to America, man. Like, I could legit put that stuff on at any time and just be like, mm-hmm, and just roll with it, you know, just laugh my ass off.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, I'm giving it a full star as well, man. It's so good. I can't wait for the show because I'm interested to see like what the people look like older. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I thought that they would show a couple of those people. You know, maybe in the movie they see the fucking fly high lesbian seagull dude,
Yeah, the
the
teacher.
teacher. Yeah, like he's, older, retired, I mean, 98 to 2022. I mean,
It was a
that's
damn
some
good way to bring them to
yeah,
2022 without them aging. Like,
yeah.
it's like, oh, that's clever.
They go in that model house and they sit on that couch. They start freaking out because the TV's not there.
The
Like
books.
this fucking
Books.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
on its way for books.
Baby, baby starts losing his shit. He's like, no, no.
That woman was like, sometimes buying a home can be stressful, and pushes them outside. They're fighting. Like, I like how whenever they were trying to tell the story about what happened to Butthead's mom, you can't hear the
Oh
woman,
yeah, yeah. I mean,
but
perfect,
it was
man.
great.
It was.
Whenever Beavis hits someone whenever they're arguing, Butthead goes, "You have crossed the line, Beavis." And he just starts beating the shit out of him.
I mean, definitely full star, right? 3 stars. It gets the
Yeah.
3 coveted buttholes. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know what we
TP
give it,
rolls,
you know? Yeah,
3
TP rolls,
nachos
dude. Yeah.
dipped in
I
cheese.
mean, and I don't know. I feel like a disclaimer should be made that I feel like all three of us are biased, not Judge fans.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the guy's hilarious. He's always made great shit.
His social commentary has always been so
And this if we had to be if we had to do any kind of analysis on something like this, it's that's how you execute commentary into your comedy.
Yeah.
Like he because when you think about it, these characters and stories and stuff, like it's really hard to make something like Beavis and Butthead funny and still be funny all these years later. I
Yeah.
think that's a testament.
Yeah. I agree, man. And to make it relevant, you know what I mean?
Uh,
Like that, I think that that is just as difficult to make it relevant for today's audiences because I mean, it was created and the idea was developed in the early 90s and it grew into what it was in the 90s, but like a lot of people are just like, I don't know, they consider themselves too mature for that kind of comedy.
yeah, yeah.
And it's
I
like,
guess that's
no, but
Dick and fart jokes.
yeah,
That's right
but
up
no,
my
it's
alley,
not
dude.
even, yeah, right. I mean, especially when you grow up on the shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
when the I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about shit from it though, where the casters like interviewing them or whatever, and they instead of calling him Butthead, they go Mr. Beavis,
Yeah.
Mr. Boothrod.
Yeah. He's like, I got something to say. So like
And he gives
we're excited, give it a speech about scoring.
yeah, and everybody's tearing up.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something that I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
Dreamed about it every single night. But yeah, I can't wait to see how the series shakes out, man. Do you think it'll be popular?
See,
Like,
that's where I feel like that's where the reality might kick in. Is it's like as funny as this humor is, I feel like a lot of younger audiences might turn their nose to it just because I feel like anything that's from the 90s is in that weird part of what would you call it? It's in that part of people's mindsets now where it's like, ugh, the 90s sucked. Here's like in their opinion, you know.
and it's like, but it didn't. Look at what's going on right now. You know, like,
Right. We have to go back.
remember when the World Trade Centers were there? Like, you know, like it was good times then.
Well, it got 94% of Google users liked it.
Well, that's
What was the
awesome.
95% on Rotten Tomato, and the audience score on Rotten, and that was the
the
journalists,
critics?
the
Oh,
critics,
oh my
Well,
god!
that's
98% audience score. So
see,
Wow.
that's incredible because I didn't look into any figures after it, and I just took from the the level of authenticity that Judge kept his comedy, like just pure 90s style humor, his take on it at least,
Yeah.
I just assumed it would automatically be rejected by, you know, younger groups, but I mean it's cool to be wrong in this case. That's awesome.
I can't believe it got that high, man. How many people reviewed it on Rotten Tomatoes, though? I mean,
um,
if
the
it was like the critics,
the critics, it says 42, and the audience is 100 plus. They don't tell
I
you
mean,
anything over
42 is
100.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
42 is good.
I mean, normally,
So,
dude, they shit on stuff like this, like
oh yeah, for sure, right?
especially like whenever he walked into that with the college, and I was like, oh, what we
Well,
about to do
like you're
here, you know?
Tad, what you're saying, man. Yeah, like you would figure a movie like because a lot of stuff gets panned from time to time, like these types of comedies. And because of all the stuff that we pointed out earlier, like the very irreverent humor in a way that they go about writing the characters, it's because I mean, for goodness sake, there's like almost a minute, 1 to 2 minute sequence of them making sex jokes out of a module, like a docking module, like. But I don't know. I
I've been
guess
training my
it's
whole life, you know?
oh, when they take it, and make it like it's masturbating.
Yeah.
Like they're using it to redirect the heat in case there's any problem. We never thought of that.
Like, yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, right. I loved it whenever they brought another fucking thing in there for whatever reason, and it's going in one hole out into the other hole. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
and, and every time it happens, you always hear Beavis go, "Oh yeah!" Like they made the same like response style to it, where he would be like, "Oh yeah," and then you hear Bud go, "Whoa,"
They sat there and did that for like 17 hours.
without
That sink
drinking or
in, you
without
know?
drinking or eating.
That's how into it they were. Like, whoa, you
Well,
know?
no, whenever the tour guides in the group leave, they're staring at those controls like their eyes are all wide, like,
We do this together, Butthead.
Yeah. Oh man. But fucking Obi-Wan, dude. I just
Not as
watched
long as
the
I
la
thought it was going to be.
yeah, I just
man.
watched the last episode like about an hour ago, you know. So I'm fresh. I'm dude, if I got any more fresh, I look like Butthead walking into that club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Um, I mean, so yeah, um, well, let's just cut to probably the main reason this show should exist in the first place, and it's that damn that scene between him and Vader when
mhm,
whenever we get the whole moment of Obi-Wan apologizing to Vader,
yeah,
and we get that badass moment where Vader looks at Obi-Wan and goes, "You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker, I did."
yeah,
And you're like, "Oh damn, he's gone," like.
yeah,
But the way they did that edited to where it swapped between the voices, the
Yeah, that was
robotic
cool.
James Earl Jones and then Christensen's voice, and the way
yeah,
they weaved that in and out, I thought that was awesome.
yeah,
But that whole sequence, that little exchange between the two of them, like that's what made that whole show worth it, in my opinion.
yeah, for sure, man. Like,
Because
you know
I'm
what? Go
because
ahead.
because when you think about it, just like Rogue One, it's a story that's not really it's unnecessary,
Mhm.
but at least it's there and it exists. It's okay. Because I've seen some. I don't understand the
The
some of the
criticism?
hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not jiving with that really. I
No,
think
dude.
I
Just
think they
hate.
they did a I think they did a
Yeah.
good job. Oh yeah,
Well,
but
that's
it's
always going
usually
to
from
happen.
yeah, it's usually from the same corner of the
Yeah. I
internet
mean, fuck them.
that
I liked it.
that because it's not George Lucas Star Wars. It's therefore
A less superior version of it, but still though,
yeah.
man, like,
I mean, just be
But
glad you got more.
yeah.
it's one of those things where I'm gonna steal this from a well known comedian. But didn't we all agree when
Mhm.
it got sold that it wasn't gonna be as good?
Yeah.
Didn't we already kind of come to this conclusion?
I mean,
And yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, it's just one of those things like how could they have done it any better? You know what I mean? Like, the only way that it would have been any better is if you just see Obi-Wan Kenobi living on Tatooine, not doing shit, but that same routine that you know what I'm saying? Like, what
Mhm.
when they announce an Obi-Wan series, it's definitely not gonna be a prequel, right? Because, like, when we meet Obi-Wan, he's probably what? In his early 20s, maybe even younger than that. And then we see him develop into what is mid-30s by Revenge of the Sith, right? And then this is 10 year later. So this would put him at like 45. Like you know what I mean? It's
Hmm.
like what you see his life play out for so long in those prequel films. We really don't need to see where he came from. We don't need to see him as a youngling being trained. Like we don't need to see how him and Qui-Gon got hooked up together. You know what I mean? Like that we don't
Yeah.
need any of that. So what did you expect? Like there was some pleasant surprises, like the Leia thing. That was a pleasant surprise. You know, the Vader stuff, that was a pleasant surprise. Like
Wanted
and
more
then you
Vader.
see
Got it.
exactly. And then you see like the reason why Vader is like searching the fucking galaxy like crazy. He just got his pride shit all over. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he just got manhandled, you
He
know,
fucked
by the
him up.
Like
yeah.
he just got reminded
Yeah.
that he's still,
Not good
you know,
enough.
yeah.
You know that scene they had in the episode either before or something where he's trying to beat him and he's like, "You let this shit cloud your judgment, motherfucker. You're still fucking not a Jedi, you know?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Oh, he got clarity real
and it's
quick though, you
still,
know?
he's like, "Nah,
Yeah.
you're doing it all for the wrong reasons, man."
Yeah. But I mean, that emotional exchange that they had there, and that almost like that lightsaber battle has been one of the best ones, in my opinion, that they've put on screen because of like just the emotion behind it. You know what I mean? And the fact that like Obi-Wan could have killed him right there and ended everything. You know what I mean?
Could have.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, he still sees him as even after the fact, he still sees him as that little boy. You know what I mean? Like,
Maybe still hoping he'll
Mhm.
change.
and he does.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day,
Little too
he
late,
does
but
change.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, still though, I mean, all you gotta do is pray for you die to go to heaven. That's
Mm-hmm.
all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's never too late to get right with God. You know?
Uh-huh.
That's all I'm
Even if you're a Sith
saying.
Lord.
Yeah, even if you're a Sith Lord, dude, it's never too late.
So she
But
wasn't dead. Remember the last episode when I was like, when she got that thing, what's she gonna do? Show up there? She
yeah, I know,
did.
right?
Well, it's like she
Yeah,
did. Then she's gonna kill the kid. Then she remembers herself, and she's like, "I'm just repeating what happened to me,
yeah.
so I'm not gonna do it." And it's like, okay, well then why did we do this?
It- well, and it's like they were almost going to set it up for another series, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I kind of hope that that doesn't happen because I feel like it's going to be more Tatooine stuff going on. But I don't know. Like that character to me, like I think that they fulfilled that character's arc, in
Yeah,
my opinion. Like you see her, you know, you see her as being the badass. You see the motivation and the reason behind why she's there. You see her go full circle and actually make a choice to not kill uh young Luke. And that's it. Like that's the end of it. What more story do you have to tell from there? I don't, you know, I don't think that there is any more story for her. But that's just me personally. So I feel like they'll try to branch that character off though. So but I want a Vader series. That's all I want. And I don't want it to
yeah,
be
that would be
6
cool.
episodes. Yeah, I want it to be like at least 8 episodes of him, like what happened
Yeah,
between the Revenge of the Jedi.
the build up to like what we just saw.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
then what happened between that and A New Hope. You know what I mean? Like, give me that. Give me 2 series where we fill those gaps in, where he's doing, like, all kinds of fucked up stuff, like, he's just being a menace to South Central, dude.
he's like, "Do we have a problem?"
Yeah. So, that's all I want. It's cool, you know, if they decide to bring Han back and do a series or do another movie with him, cool, so be it. I'm excited for Taika doing his movies. I'm excited for all of that stuff, but more than anything, I want Vader, and then we can fuck off with the Skywalker stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's just me. That's just me. So, but I mean, what are you going to rate the series as a whole?
I give it a star. I liked it.
Yeah, I feel like if I gave it a whole star, it would be it would be against the whole concept that I was saying. Like I do feel though that just like with Rogue One and just like some of this other stuff, it is unnecessary stories. Like it's stuff that it's open and crawl style, stuff that we kind of keep. We're getting close to that point where there's so much of the Skywalker style past, like stuff going on during that timeline that we're really starting to kind of pick straws at what's left to tell. And while I enjoyed what we got, uh, I still think that it's one of those where we kind of didn't need it, but I'm glad we got it. And I'll give the series overall a half, just being completely honest, because the scenes we got of Obi-Wan and Vader were fantastic, but it was so much in the back end of the series, and most of it dealt with them in fact dealing with the Inquisitors. So for those reasons, I'll give it a half. But that's not to say that it's not an exceptional story, though.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna give it a full. I mean, I enjoyed it, man. It surprised me. Like when they first announced it, I was like, "Do we really need it?" I went in with low expectations. Ewan, um, he rocked it.
He really
Eam
did a
showed
good
up.
job.
Yeah, I mean, it was great, man. I enjoyed it for what it was, and yeah, I mean, I completely understand, and I get where you're coming from, Trev. And I feel like we're finally at that saturation point now. Like I said, I want the Vader stuff, right? But I want the Vader stuff for my own selfish reasons, right? And
Yeah, absolutely.
if that doesn't happen, that's fine because I can seek that content out somewhere else if I want that content, but like I'm ready to go into a different galaxy far, far away. Like I'm ready to see this expanded on just a little bit and see, the war. Like there's two wars that happen in this entire series of films. You have, well, three actually. You have the Clone Wars, right? Then you have the war with the Empire, and then you have the war with fucking um Kylo, like the Resurgence. I don't remember what they were called. The Red Guard, the Red Order. I don't know. But you have three wars here. How does this affect everybody else? You see some of that like in The Mandalorian, right? You see some of that in Book of Boba Fett. You also see a little bit of it here, but it's not to that same extent. So like, let's see how this affects everything. Like there was a Senate with like all kinds of creatures and beings that were part of the Senate. It's like it's cool that we got, Leia's homeworld and all that stuff, but guess what? That bitch is gonna get blown up. Like
Yeah.
we already know. It's pretty, but it's gonna be destroyed. And the dude from Sons of Anarchy is not gonna live through it.
No.
So, but yeah, I give it a full star. It surprised me because I was kind of one of those people that went into it was just like, really? And as it got closer, I got a little bit more excited, but
Well,
it
then
is
it
what
got
it
him
is.
off the planet. So now where's he going? I
Yeah,
think we might
exactly,
end up
right.
seeing him in some more stuff, dude. Like,
Owen?
yeah. Well, they show him like walking off on
Yeah,
his little space camel, like a
yeah.
cross between a
Well,
camel
it's
and an elephant.
yeah. The Spelephant?
Yeah.
Space elephant.
And, he sees Ian and he's like, I've been here the whole time, Obi-Wan. You know, I have a particular
What
set
are
of
you doing?
skills.
Yeah. I had to save my family.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
For a second time.
Yeah.
But now he's off that planet, moving on to, he's like, Kimber be back.
Yeah. BRB.
He's like, you want to meet the boy? Thought it was kind of
like,
cool if they didn't show that.
Yeah.
He was like, you want to meet the boy? And he's like, you see him smiling like that lumberjack dude, that gif.
Yeah, right. Shaking his head.
Then he goes to, I'm like, really? You flew all the way there to be like, hey, Leia. Bye, Leia.
Yeah.
Hello,
I've
hello
got,
there.
I've got the drone. Here you go. The droid. Eam and Ewan. That's a fucking British series if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
I would love it.
But they are going to do a show, right, about her home planet. Is that supposed to happen? We're going to see the destruction of that? Princess
I don't
Leia?
know. Are we?
I thought y'all said that.
Yeah,
the-
it's Alderaan. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was crazy seeing that. Knowing what's gonna happen.
And it's because now they know where they're at, right? I mean,
Well, that was
the
the
Emperor was
first.
like,
Yeah. My precious.
Yeah.
Emperor was looking
You're
rough,
on
ain't he?
Obi-Wan, aren't you? And he's
Yeah.
like, I assure you this will not happen again.
Yeah,
You're not
no.
bitching out on me, are you, Vader?
Yeah. Wow. But it was not bad at all.
No.
Ewan.
Ewan.
Well, we got Ewan and Owen.
Uh-huh.
I like how they're like the Tuscan Raiders are fucking. they're raiding. Yeah, they're raiding they're raiding farmers out here. So I need you to hide and then run. It's like that's the plan. You're gonna hide until somebody gets close, and then you're gonna tell this kid that's like 10 to just run for his life.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a gun.
Oh.
Yeah. Get that fucking speeder bike fixed so he can hop on that bitch, Like, come on. She's like, you care about the boy, don't you? you care about him just like he's yours. He is mine.
Mm-hmm.
She beat the shit out of him. I do like what they're doing with the Force lightsaber battles. They're stopping the lightsabers with the Force.
Yeah, that was cool. That's just showing you how strong, man. Like,
Yeah,
'cause that's
right.
like top tier,
Yeah, that's
Jedi
the
shit.
characters leveled out, maxed out.
Yeah, you got to go on a side mission to get that.
I mean,
You have to like get your whole family murdered, hold a
Ooh.
grudge,
Mm-hmm.
because she was badass. I mean, we don't see her die, so
No.
probably see her again.
Yeah.
Well, she
I
had
think they're
that
gonna
puck
do
and
a
was like,
series. Yeah, I'm gonna go kill the boy. And it's like she's doing it out of revenge, right? But like,
yeah,
obviously, in the fucking recording, dude was like, "Don't tell
Vader
Vader
doesn't
he
know.
has
Yeah,
children."
he has no
Yes.
idea.
Why would you carry that around with you? First of all, second of all, how are you going to get revenge? Are you going to show up at
He
Vader's
doesn't even
house and be
know.
like, "Yo, bitch, yeah, exactly. I just murdered your son, you fuck."
And he's like, what? I had a son?
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's dead now, and then he just
You
murders
fuck.
her. Yeah. Like, what was? I don't know. Her motivations were a little like the real way to get back at Vader in that moment was to be like, I'm gonna go find the boy and train him and
To
teach
kill
him
Darth Vader.
the light side. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Teach him the light side of the Force.
Mm-hmm.
So that he can show up and that like there's this big black dude in space that's got this helmet on and
Yeah.
he's fucking people up.
There's a briefcase that's may or may not have a soul in it.
Yeah, it's Marcellus
Is
Wallace.
Vader a bitch?
Oh my god. Yeah. Gonna get a fucking
Why
pair
you
of
trying to
pliers
fuck
and a
him like that?
blowtorch. But yeah, I mean, it had some questionable things in there, but I do like that dude with the earmuffs on though.
Oh yeah, he was like, what did he say? Revenge can do. What was it
Can do wonders for
for
keeping one on.
recovery or
Yeah, for
something?
recovery or something like that.
It was like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
they played you the whole time.
Look at this dude with these earmuffs on, dude.
He's like, I'm not bringing Vader to me. I'm bringing him to you.
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Here now.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
okay. With all those
Oh,
stormtroopers standing behind her that can't fucking hit a fucking
yeah.
fly with a fucking rock, like,
Yeah.
god damn, dude.
They're clones, dude. You know, if you clone, we saw it in Multiplicity. You clone, you clone
That's
the
right.
same. You
Hi,
clone a
Steve.
clones. Yeah.
Vader walks in, come
I
with
got
me. They're
beat
like,
up.
hi, Steve. It's like,
That's the Vader series
they're
that
like,
I
don't worry,
want,
there's no
dude.
bullets in the gun.
Yeah.
It's just laser comes out. It's not real.
Oh, oh my God. That would be fucking hilarious, though. I'm surrounded by idiots. We got some movie news here, though. Doc Strange 2 Disney Plus premiere outperforms Eternals.
I mean,
Yeah, right. Water's wet, right? You know. So Doc Strange continues to make money at the box office, but the film is also now available to watch at home on Disney Plus. The latest film in Phase 4 of the MCU was added to the streamer on June the 22nd and enjoyed a very successful first 5 days on the platform. According to streamer viewership tracker Samba TV, Multiverse of Madness was watched by 2.1 million U.S. households in the first 5 days. The Doctor Strange sequel saw similar premiere numbers to Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings and ended up outperforming the first 5 streaming days of Eternals. The Chloe Zhao epic was watched by 2 million households when it was added to Disney Plus in January, a number that Multiverse of Madness outpaced by 5%. Says that it premiere the Multiverse of Madness premiere number is even more impressive when considering the film was added to Disney Plus the same day as the Obi-Wan Kenobi finale. Samba TV says the 5-day viewership number for the sixth and final episode of Kenobi was 1.8 million,
ooh,
meaning there likely was a lot of overlap between viewers of the Star Wars series and Multiverse of Madness. The Kenobi finale ended up outperforming the finale of its Star Wars predecessor, The Book of Boba Fett, by 20%, but Obi-Wan didn't have quite enough to unseat Doctor Strange as the most watched hero from June the 22nd through the 27th. That's crazy. I mean, of course, I'm more impressed with it outperforming or with the Obi-Wan numbers, you know?
yeah. I've watched it since it's released.
Doc Strange
Yeah.
holds up.
Yeah. It looks really good.
Yeah, I
Like,
need to watch it.
it's so, the colors of the movie are just crazy.
Yeah,
A lot going on
yeah. It's a multiverse, dude.
of
And
madness.
it's madness over
He's like,
there.
do you read King? Who?
Space. Yeah. Sutter next up here, Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel gets a 2023 release date. Sony has officially set a release date for the sequel to Ghostbusters Afterlife. Per deadline, the film is scheduled to hit movie theaters on Wednesday, December the 20th of 2023. This news follows a recent announcement from director Jason Reitman and writer Gil Keenan on Ghostbusters Day earlier this month that a sequel is now in the works. Filmmakers also teased that the movie will take the story back to Manhattan and that the film is currently in development under the working title Firehouse, suggesting a return to a certain iconic location from the earlier movies. At the end of Ghostbusters Afterlife, the Ecto 1 is driving into Manhattan, returning to its home, Rotman said per THR. And before anyone ever heard the title Afterlife, we called it Rust City, which would not have made sense to anyone until they saw the movie. The code name for the next movie is Firehouse. Of the screenplay they're co writing, Keenan added, we're writing as quickly as we can. We had the story before we finished Afterlife. and we have been crafting this with as much care as it took to build Afterlife into a worthy sequel. The two also confirmed their plans to have Ernie Hudson Winston play a big part in the story. That's something Hudson has been hoping for, as he had previously spoken about how much he wanted Winston to return and help pass the torch onto the new team. Clearly, it's a new family. Clearly, it's a new family's movie, so I don't know if any of the old Ghostbusters can be major characters, but being involved as mentors in some way would be a lot of fun, Hudson had expressed to Yahoo. Winston certainly seems set up to be a part of it. He understands the Ghostbusters better than anyone. He's almost like Sam Jackson's character Nick Fury in the Marvel Universe. Whatever comes of it, I'd love to see Winston connected to it. So yeah, 2023, man,
Yeah.
it's coming up quick, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, at the end, it shows Winston. He's like really
He
rich
buys,
now somehow. Yeah, he buys
yeah,
it and is going to reopen. So it's
even
like, I guess we're getting the band back together. You know, the new people,
yeah.
hopefully Paul Rudd,
Oh, dude, yeah, of course.
the other two
I
might
mean,
make an appearance. You know,
I hope they bring
the
dude
gatekeeper.
back. Yeah, dude. I really hope that they find a way to
Where's
bring
the
him back.
keymaster?
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, I enjoyed Ghostbusters so
I'm here
much, man.
for it. Like,
Yeah, it
it was
hit
good.
the perfect chords. Yeah. So, um, whatever they decide to do with it, I think it's in the right hands.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, John Carpenter's The Thing lands in box office top 10 on 40th anniversary re release. With Kate Bush and the singles chart strikes happening in the UK and Top Gun soaring at cinemas, many people have begun to wonder if we have all been sent back in the 80s. While that probably wouldn't be a bad thing in many ways, another nostalgic hit has came in the form of the 40th anniversary release of John Carpenter's classic horror, The Thing, which managed to find itself beating the competition to claim a top 10 spot at the box office. Fathom Events released the movie in just over 700 theaters across the US last Sunday, and despite a number of issues plaguing the screens and its Sunday release, the film managed to pull in $500,000 to take break into the chart to break into the chart at number 9. With only two showings available, there were plenty of fans of the movie who wanted to catch it while it was on the big screen. But for those attending the Sunday performance, there were a few technical complaints that saw Fathom Events having to issue an apology to moviegoers. According to Variety, a second screening on Wednesday managed to sort the issues that plagued the initial screening, which was presented in an aspect ratio that meant almost a third of the film was not on screen. Goddamn.
Hmm.
With important moments being lost. And additionally, many complaints about the overall picture quality also being noted. When the film arrived for its second showing, this had been uh, this has been corrected and returned to its original 2.35 to 1 widescreen format. So, 40 years, man.
Wow.
And it's still one of the greatest horror films ever made,
Yeah, I didn't
in
know
my
they did
opinion.
a theatrical release. I didn't see it here. You know, I went to the theater last week and they didn't have it playing here. So
Yeah,
that'd be cool to watch in a theater, though.
I would love to go see it, man. I would love it, you know?
Now, if I'm in there watching it and half the fucking movie's cut off, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have a
What
word
the
with the
fuck?
popcorn
Yeah.
dude. You know, like
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be like, hey, Tyler. You know, because it's
Yeah.
always some like 16-year-old kid and they're running
He's
that
like,
shit.
"What?" Yeah, right. I'm gonna apply at the theater, dude. Fuck it. Why not? Get to watch movies. But yeah, The Thing, man, 40th anniversary re-release. It's awesome that it broke into the top 10 there, you know? Happy about
Yeah,
that.
that's cool.
Yeah. And like this right here should be proof. Like, they
I know
talked
where you're
about
going. It's like, don't make
yeah,
another one. Just release it again. Like,
yeah.
yeah,
Dude, could you imagine, okay, if you took a movie like The Thing, or if you took some obscure horror film from like the early 80s, late 70s, something like that, that not a lot of people have seen, and
yeah.
you start putting trailers for it out, you know what I mean?
and
And
do like the modern day trailer, like the recut of the trailers.
yeah, exactly. And release it, I guarantee
Mm-hmm.
you people will show up. Like, imagine if they did that with The Exorcist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are all into that possession shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
come on. Give me a freaking break here, bro, you know? We don't need to remake it. It's perfect as is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So Antonio Banderas nearly returned as Zorro for canceled Django Unchained crossover. So the ambitious Django Zorro movie is no longer happening, and perhaps Antonio Banderas is more disappointed than anyone. Back in 2019, it was reported that Quentin Tarantino had written a screenplay for Django Unchained sequel that was based on the Django Zorro comic book. Tarantino had reportedly hired Jared Carmichael to work on a new screenplay for the crossover, and just recently, Carmichael confirmed that the project has been scrapped. But the film did make it far enough into its pre production process for Banderas to get involved. In a new interview per USA Today, Banderas also confirmed that he'd been approached by Tarantino to reprise his Zorro role for the movie. Because it was Tarantino, Banderas said he was all for the film, nothing, noting he was also pretty excited to get to do a movie with Jamie Foxx. This is what he had to say about it. He talked to me, I think, on the Oscar night in 2022 or 2020 when I was nominated for Pain and Glory. We saw each other at one of those parties. He just came up to me and I was like, "In your hands?" "Yeah, man." Because I was trying, "In your hands?" "Yeah,
Yeah.
man." Because Quentin just has the nature to do those types of movies and give them quality. Even if they are based on those types of B movies of the 60s and 70s, he can take that material and do something really interesting. We've never worked together, but it would be great because of Jamie Foxx, and because of playing Zorro again, where he's a little bit older. It would be fantastic and funny and crazy. With that said, Banderas isn't quite sure he otherwise wants to revisit the Zorro role, though he would have made the exception for Tarantino. This is because the actor is simply getting older and wouldn't be able to play the character in the same way. I don't know. If I do Zorro again, I would actually be the character played by Anthony Hopkins in the first one. I'm going to turn 62 this summer, so I don't know if I can play that character the same way I used to. Could you imagine, though, if they got Antonio Banderas
Yeah.
and Jamie Foxx? Dude,
You know, I think
I
one of
mean,
the things that may have shut that down is the fact that it is getting rebooted at Disney Plus. Down there under that, Wilder Valderrama will be
wait,
playing
what?
Zorro. Yeah.
I
It's just
mean, I
right
guess
under
if
it.
they're going to, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one new incarnation of Zorro that is moving forward in the works at Disney Plus. This version will star Wilder Valderrama in a recent appearance on the Drew Barrymore show. What the? She has a show?
Yeah. It's like a talk show.
What?
It's been on it for a minute.
Oh, I didn't. Anyway,
Yeah.
this is what he had. Dude, I didn't know that that was a thing, man. I love Drew Barrymore. You know, might have to
Like a
start.
daytime show,
I'm
like
gonna
Ellen
check
or
it out,
something,
dude.
you know?
I mean, she's so hypnotizing. Anyway,
Brian.
let's yeah, this is what Valderrama had to say about it. I'll tell you this. This will be a Zorro for this generation. And it'll be incredibly thoughtful with its origin story. And it'll be grounded in authenticity. It is a lot on my plate, but I'm up for the challenge. You come to a point in you come to a point in her life where we talk about the Mount Everest, right? And I think Zorro is one of those. So
All right, Fez.
yeah, I know. He's getting up there too, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a kid when they did that '70s show, but, like, that shit came out in, like, '98, you know,
Hmm.
like,
I
so,
hope he
you
has the
know.
Fez lisp when he does
Yeah.
Thoro. He's like, "Hello, my name is Thoro."
I thought,
Yeah. He
but they're
can't
gonna
even
make
do
it
the
f
Z.
yeah,
Thoro. It sounds like Thoro.
Thoro. They're gonna make it for today's generation, though, man. I wonder how that's gonna go over.
Yeah. Well, Disney Plus.
Yeah, you know. So Taika Waititi would love a Valkyrie or Korg Disney Plus series after Thor: Love and Thunder. When it comes to Marvel Cinematic Universe, Disney Plus TV shows receive almost as much attention as its big screen offerings. It is not surprising that Thor: Love and Thunder director Taika Waititi has his own ideas of Thor's fellow Marvel characters he would love to see get their own shows on the small screen. While discussing Love and Thunder with fandom's Eric Goldman, this is what he had to say: "I'd love to see a Valkyrie spinoff. A Korg spinoff would be good as well." There are several MCU spin-off shows heading to Disney Plus over the next year, and it's likely that it will not be too long before Kevin Feige announced more when the Phase 5 reveals start flowing. However, for now, the dream of Valkyrie or Korg getting their own series is something that is just that. While both characters have become firm favorites since making their joint debut in Thor Ragnarok, whether they could manage to be the central focus of their own series is something that Marvel and Disney would need to think about. For Waititi, who provides the voice of Korg, it would obviously give him more work to do in the MCU, and that is always a good thing. I mean, I would love to see Korg.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He brought that character to life,
It'd be a
dude.
great entire series. It'd be a silly goose time. And like the other chick, see, I don't know what kind of role she's played in this movie. Maybe bigger this time.
Yeah.
So after that, we may be like, damn, yeah, give her a show.
Yeah. We've seen a couple of trailers for Love and Thunder, right?
We got the last one
Okay,
today.
so
Yeah,
but I mean, all we know is like Thor's back, right?
yeah,
We've also got female Thor, right?
uh-huh,
We've got Christian Bale freaking out about the lights, right?
yeah.
And that's about all we know. That's all we need to know, you know?
Got the Guardians are gonna be there.
Yeah, the Guardians are gonna have at least some kind of something to do with something. You got Korg, you got a bunch of other people showing up. I mean, but there's no like I don't if somebody asks me what it's gonna be about, I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's Thor.
Yeah,
So I don't know. We'll see, you know? So but I'm excited. Taika Waititi's got a lot of shit going on right now. You know,
mm-hmm.
he's working on a Star Wars movie. He's doing Love and Thunder. He's got 2 other television series that are currently happening. You know,
We
he's
got a
got
new
What We Do
trailer
in the
for that.
Shadows. There's a new trailer for that.
Yep,
For
goddamn
Shadows.
trailers.
Oh,
Yep.
and then he did that pirate series that I need to watch.
Yes.
Like that. I mean,
Our flag means death.
yeah, I need to check that out for
So
sure.
good.
Um, he's got a lot going on, man. And it goes to show you, like, he worked on Flight of the Concords, right? I know the
Mm-hmm.
one dude for sure did, but I think that he was part of it as well,
I
right?
think so.
I mean, he went from like New Zealand Flight of the Concords stuff, it was pretty big on HBO, you know,
Mm-hmm.
to being
It's like
like,
got like a cult following.
It had
yeah,
its crowd.
yeah. But he went from that to like doing one of the best, some of the best Marvel stuff, some of the best.
Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, like, What We Do in the Shadows, like, took the documentary style to the next level, in my opinion.
Yeah, even
I
when
don't
they
know,
were like,
man.
we're redoing it with different casts, I was like, man, why don't they just bring back? But it was like, no, that's good. It's
Yeah,
good.
like, Matt Berry was the
Yep.
fucking whenever he was involved, like, they announced that, I'm like, "They can do whatever the fuck they want. This dude's not gonna do some stupid shit," you know?
Yeah, and like the
And that
dude that
fuck
plays him,
Mhm.
like Nando, pretty much.
Yeah, Nando. Oh my god.
Like, goddamn, dude.
Yeah. They're back and forth. Even the chick, man, like, whenever they announced
Yeah.
that there was gonna be like, at first I was like, "Okay, we'll see how this goes." Dude, she's one of my favorite her
Yeah,
and
she's
that
funny.
doll, their back and forth is so fucking funny, you know? And I watched that series that, Matt Berry did where he was the detective.
Rabbit.
Yeah, dude, with a fucking elephant man.
Yeah.
That shit was goddamn hilarious, dude. I'm glad he's getting some recognition in the United States
Yeah, in
now
the
too.
States.
Yeah.
Cause he's a household name
Yeah.
overseas, but finally getting a little play here.
Yeah. He's a fucking genius, man. Like his comedic timing.
Time and delivery, just so funny.
Everything, dude. He's like perfect for whatever he gets into, man.
Yeah.
But that's all the news I saw. I mean, it's in a lull right now. We got Thor coming out next month. We've got a bunch of new releases that are releasing like on either streaming or VOD or whatever. So I think there's a lot of people that's they're kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with everything. Obi-Wan just finished. We just got to fucking figure it out, man. Figure it out. But that's all I seen. Can't
Are y'all
believe we got a
excited
trailer.
for the Frasier movie?
I didn't know it was a movie. I thought that they were doing a series.
Might be a series.
Is it real? Is this
I
real?
don't know. Let's watch it.
I mean, that thumbnail makes me think that it's not real,
Yeah.
but I don't know, dude. I don't know. There's a
Pretty
Hocus
original.
Pocus too.
Yeah. Original cast. Here's what
Really?
I'm interested
Everybody?
in. Like, how do they look? Are they going to look the same? That was like 20 years ago, man, if not longer.
Yeah. Might have been 30 years ago now.
What was the dude? You remember that was the one that had the mummy with his lips sewn shut? And when he
Yeah.
cuts them open, he's like, "You bitch." He's like, "I've been waiting to say that. That felt good." And there's like feathers and dust came out of his mouth when he said it.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
But yeah, let's check this Frasier trailer out, dude.
Oh shit. On the wrong YouTube. Leave my comment. All right. 3, 2, 1, play. So obviously this ain't real, but I'm
Yeah.
here for it. Like, they call it again. Good God, Niall.
So well done.
Yeah, whoever made it did a good job.
That's fucking genius, dude. Oh
They
my
call it
God.
again.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, when I clicked on it, I was like, a Frasier trailer. I was watching it and I was like, oh, okay.
Heard it. Surface? Is this about that Slipknot song?
Possibly.
Okay. All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh God.
I didn't watch it, so I don't know what it's about. Huh? No. Mm. Is that the chick from Game of Thrones?
I think so. Unsullied.
Yeah. it's not her. Looks like her.
Yeah.
That's Tish Jones from Doctor Who.
Oh, really?
It was 2007. I don't even remember who Tish Jones was. Like, hey,
All right. Okay, this is what I'm here for.
mm-hmm.
Season 4 trailer.
Starts next month. A pretty
I'm
quick
ready.
turnaround.
July the 12th, dude. Fuck yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, he's the kid.
Oh,
Look.
God.
Pretty creepy. Mm.
Oh, goddamn. I can't wait, man. It's going to be so silly.
Why does Apple turn all the comments off? What are you
Because
afraid
they're
of?
not here. They're not here for the hate, dude. They're not
Wonder
here
what
for
this
it.
is about, you know?
5 days at Memorial?
Yeah. That thumbnail's got me thinking pandy.
Yeah.
Let's peep it here. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh.
Oh, we got a Katrina flick? Running out of food and water.
Damn. Whoa.
I mean, I'm kind of intrigued,
Yeah, I don't know much of, that was 2005. So
Yeah, something like that.
I was
2004,
kind of,
2005.
I was still in school, so wasn't really
Yeah.
caught up in what was going on in the world.
No.
I do remember this story. What's his name? Fats Domino.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about plays piano, sings.
Yeah, yeah.
Ain't that a shame? Okay.
Yeah.
So he lived in New Orleans when that happened. And he
Yeah.
had like his house was at the top of a building, so it didn't get flooded, but like he wouldn't leave because he was afraid his house would get looted and they would take all of his Grammys and shit. So he stayed.
I mean,
He was like just sitting up there with a pistol, like, You ain't taking my awards, you know?
Yeah. I worked hard for these.
Yeah.
I
Fucking Blue
mean,
Monday. This ain't
can
no
you
Blue
blame
Monday
him
up in
though?
this bitch.
Yeah. Is he still alive?
I don't think so. Because
I
he was
mean, he's
already been
pretty.
pretty old.
Yeah, he would have been pretty old at that point, right?
Yeah.
So, but all right, we got some Colin Farrell, some Viggo Mortensen, some Joel Egerton.
Passed away in 2017.
Wow, not that long ago.
Yeah, he was born
Well,
in 1928.
I was gonna say 32, but that makes sense. Man, what a life!
89.
And then
Yeah.
and in 2004 or 5, 6, somewhere in there, he was sitting in his house
Yeah.
during Katrina and was like,
Protecting
"Let's
his
see
shit.
that. Yeah, let's see that
That's
fucking
a
movie,
movie.
dude." Yeah. They're like, he's protecting his Grammys and shit. It's like,
Kind of go
who?
Elvis meets Nixon with it. Like,
Yeah, yeah. We could write it.
man.
I'm gonna start doing research when we get through. Watch every interview about him I can find. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking we cast Will Smith. What do you think?
Put him in a fat suit.
Yeah,
Blueberry
yeah,
Hill.
I know.
Mhm.
All right, I'm ready for this 13 lives.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play. I think this is based on a true story.
Mm. Is this the Chilean miners? Nope.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Rod Howard doing a Prime Video movie?
yeah.
I'm not surprised they're making this movie. I think I watched some kind of short doc on it.
Yeah.
It was a pretty crazy rescue. Oh, shit. 5-hour dive? This is the kind of shit that makes me want to stay out of caves.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go in the mouth of the cave, but it's pretty intense.
Yeah, I'd check it out. All right, Hocus Pocus 2. Not sure if I'm ready for this, but we'll see.
Fucking, what's her name? Sarah Jessica Parker looks the same.
Well, I mean, she used to drink blood from infants on Sex and the City,
Oh,
right?
I don't know.
That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, the movie came out in 1993. I see it on the side over here.
Hocus Pocus?
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. I didn't think it came out that long
Yeah,
ago.
I was thinking like 97, 98.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 93 though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's check it out, man.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play. Uh-huh. Goddamn seance.
Hmm.
Oh, the book. Mm. This is of the devil. They don't really show anything. They look the same.
Yeah,
They
I
had to do
know.
some de-aging, right?
Maybe.
Wendy's a little smaller.
Yeah.
She's top 2. So they're weight.
I mean, sometimes it be like that, you know? Hocus Pocus 2, I never thought I'd see the day,
No,
but
I didn't think they'd make another one of those.
no.
Most people that remember the first one are, I don't know, our age, you know?
Yeah, exactly right. Twilight's got a little bit more of a mature vibe to it, you know?
Sure.
I
Straight to
mean, you
streaming,
know.
by the way.
Yeah. Well, they don't wanna take a gamble on it, you know? Alright, The Invitation, man.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play. Now that's the chick from Game of Thrones. For sure. This time. Mm-mm. Get out. Mm.
It's a trap.
It's fucking Ready or Not. Maybe with less comedy. Yeah. Leave.
Mm.
Rich people are into some weird shit.
Yeah. They're vampires. Okay. It's only gonna be in theaters, dude. We're gonna have to wait for that one to come out to watch it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
You don't
podluck
want to go
on it, dude.
see it?
No, I'm not with people like that anymore
Oh,
for a reason.
we got a little Lego Star Wars summer vacation. The
No
last one we watched
shit.
was funny, so
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play. I don't like the song choice. Ooh. Hucka, hucka, hucka. You know? Weird Al Yankovic. You know, whenever they said you'll get a Star Wars movie every year, that's not what I had in mind.
I know, right? But
Makes
hey, I
sense
might
though.
check it out. It looks funny.
It can't hold a candle to Lego Batman, dude.
I still haven't watched it.
It's so funny.
I need to watch it.
Other
It's
than the
Batman
Lego movie,
doesn't do
it was probably one of the
ships.
better
Yeah,
Lego
it
movies.
was.
Like, it was just over the top funny.
I gotta watch it.
There's
I
some
got to.
damn. There's some damn good jokes that
Yeah.
involve like playing on the fucking comics and stuff, Griff. You appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
We're
Hell
old
yeah.
school.
Yeah, I'm interested in this here. Alan Cumming.
He's like, I don't love, you know?
Yeah. Oh no.
Luke is a mad
I
one.
recognize that
Waffles
guy's
flavors.
face. I didn't know that was his name. But yeah, 3, 2, 1, play. The actor that we're talking about?
What?
It's like a documentary style. I don't know what's happening. Is this real or
I
footage
don't
looks
know.
real? Bored. Yeah, that didn't happen here, so I don't get the references.
No.
Is that Ruth Bader Ginsburg at the end there? It was.
Uh, that looks interesting, though, you know?
Yeah. Have y'all seen this trailer for Smile?
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure if we watched it last week or not.
I don't
Kinda
remember it.
creepy.
Let's fucking get creeped out, dude.
Hold on. 3,
Mm.
2, 1, play.
Oh,
Sounds like Wanda.
yeah.
But no.
I know how I got these scars.
No, you don't.
See, that's creepy, ain't it?
Yeah.
What was he doing? That would make me feel uneasy.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't do that. Comedies. Right here. Ooh!
Mm.
I don't think Ed's supposed to do that.
That looks
Whatever.
pretty interesting, though.
Yeah, so something's going on there, right? Like,
Yeah, what? That looks good, man. That kind of reminds me of It Follows, you know?
yeah,
Made me think of
'Cause-
the rain because of like the whole week.
yeah. A
Like
set time
7
limit.
days.
But yeah, I would definitely check that out. Honor Society?
We got old Stranger Things in a movie.
Which one?
The thumbnail, that's him. I don't know his name.
Oh, Dustin? Yeah.
Yeah.
Honor. It's easy for me to remember, you know.
Yuck.
No big deal, you know.
It makes sense. The joke does
Take
make
that one
sense.
home with you.
Yeah, you can keep that one, you know.
I don't have high hopes for the trailer. I just put it in here because he was in it. Like,
Let's check it out, man.
all right, 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, the music is already kind of. All right, Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
McLovin. That's a right-handed bass turned upside down.
Yeah.
Dip Nikki,
I mean,
you're getting picked on, you know?
yeah.
He's like, I don't have a collarbone, so she's gonna fall in love with him, ain't she?
Yeah.
The nerd. Yeah. Dip Nikki. What's that on your neck there, little dip picky? McLovin kind of got typecast back in the day.
Yeah.
Damn. This wasn't made for me.
No.
Cool. Dip Nikki.
What a name.
Oh, I don't know what this is about. I just saw the thumbnail and I was like, is that a crocodile taking a bath?
It's the sequel to the Geico commercials.
It's got Javier Bardem in it.
I hope he's playing the crocodile.
Me too. Me too.
He's like, I took too much.
Yeah, me. I'm ready, dude.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play. Okay.
Oh,
It's
of course he can.
it's Shawn Mendes.
Sequel to the Geico commercial. It is. Come on, Stevie. A fucking imaginarium of Dr. Pornassus over here, you know? He looks like Salvador Dali.
He does. What the fuck?
What was that kid in? Was he in that superhero movie with the? Oh, it's the kid from 8-Bit Christmas. Ah, Shawn Mendes as a singing crocodile. Javier Bardem look cool.
Yeah, right. It's definitely going to be the best part of the fucking movie, right?
Imagine him dressed like that in Mother.
It would change the entire movie.
Yeah.
He goes, I have wrote a new piece.
It would change everything, dude. I would question reality.
He'd be like, what are they doing to that baby?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, dude.
Yeah.
We're going to feed
I
it
need
to
to
a
watch
crocodile.
that. Yeah.
Final
All right,
trailer.
final Thor, dude. instead of Final Four. Yeah,
Yeah,
Final
the
Thor.
Final Thor.
Yeah,
Choose your final Thor.
yeah.
Thor, you have chosen Thor. All right. 3, 2, 1, play. Was everything in black and white there? Right here, watch this. I saw this TV spot. Oh, they're not going to show it. No. Looks epic. Why does the
Was that a quick blink and you miss it shot of some celestials?
That's what it looked like to me.
dude in the TV spot where he's like, okay, she's standing over there. You know, she's got the old hammer. He's got the new one.
Yeah.
And he's like, she's standing there talking to somebody and he's like putting his hand out trying to get it to come to him. He's
Yeah.
like, come here, come here. And then his hammer like comes around the corner and looks at him. And he was like, I was just going to look at it for a second. You know, like he was cheating on it. Funny little, kind of figured that was going to be there. Why did that trailer have a made for TV movie kind of vibe? Were they doing that on purpose?
Like the
Like
Like the
FPS?
audio and yeah, it was just something weird about that
Yeah.
trailer. So we've
It looks
changed the
good,
movie
though.
list.
Yeah, we did.
Executive order. We bumped up The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Have y'all watched that yet?
No.
Okay. Men is available. So we're going to come in behind that with Men, and then we'll get Chip and Dale. Put a little break in between the animated series.
Chip and Dale.
I'm so excited for y'all to watch this movie.
I'm excited, dude. I haven't watched a Nick Cage movie since we watched.
You have never seen a Nick Cage movie like this one.
Is it made for him?
It's like, yeah. Fucking Nick Cage smooches, dude. Everybody loves a Nick Cage smooch. It's gonna be funny. Yeah,
I'm excited. No TV show, right?
No.
I
finished Umbrella Academy. New season was good. Waiting on the new 2 Stranger Things episodes drop. Been watching The Boys.
I might catch up on something. I need to catch up on Stranger Things, Doom Patrol, Umbrella Academy. I got a fucking list, dude.
Has Doom Patrol started back?
They released a new season.
That's right, they did. I remember watching the teasers now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I need to check that out. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a little catch up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Checks on the mail.
We'll see.